Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you to Lovecraft Country and our journey through Secret Worlds Legends. Now, in the last mission we've learned that the reason why the Drog are targeting Kingsmouth appears to be that the massive amount of mass graves, as it were, provide fodder for them to produce zombies, which then are converted into Drog pods, which means that, and since they're adding not only the members of the secret graves to their ranks, they're all of the drowned dead for leagues beyond, means that this facility is going to get run over pretty quickly. So, luckily, Mr. Sandy Moose Jansen believes he may have found a countermeasure. Death and the instruments thereof. Moose is assembling homemade explosives, but is running out of ingredients. He could use someone to scavenge the streets and stores of Kingsmouth for materials. Moose has drawn up a list of materials he needs and where to find them. Check his list. And we will begin.
Back in my old life, I always wondered what was around the corner I didn't take, down the road I didn't go. That's how I ended up here, up to my elbows in machine grease rigging bombs. Relax, my friend, I got plenty of experience blowing shit up. I got a handle on death and the instruments thereof, and no desire to see the infinite darkness claim any of us quite yet. These mechanical servants of the Reaper will stay still and silent till I'm good and ready to push that button. Traveling the big country has taught me everything from bull riding to bonsai, enough to cause a man to lose his appetite for destruction. But circumstances require us to yield to the greater good, even when that greater good isn't all that pretty. Road here said I'd be pitching in with soft-shell lobster season. Instead, I found nightmare country, maybe the very rotten heartland of it. But I'm philosophizing. Life is sacred. Every moment is precious. Which brings us right back around to blowing up dead guys. I've got no shortage of time or ideas. What I'm lacking is the nuts and bolts of it. I could fill a shopping cart down Main Street, but getting out there and back, that's what's kicking my ass, my friend.
Alrighty then. Excuse me. Okay, so let's inspect his shopping list, shall we? Alright, shopping list. ANFO ingredients, cold packs. Could probably get them at the fire station. Enough cold packs means plenty of ammonium nitrate. Diesel. Can probably get some from the wrecked trawler near the lobster trap. Napalm. Frozen orange juice concentrate. Hell, it was on Fight Club. So, are we getting our explosives experience from reading Fight Club? Are we hoping that just Chuck Palahniuk managed to get this information right? Because that's a hell of a leap. Gotta be worth a shot to make my own napalm. Can concentrate the orange juice myself. Should find some in the cafe in Arkham Avenue. Kitty litter. The bed and breakfast is crawling when cats went past there. Tyler Durham. Special mix had better work. Gasoline. I could just siphon gas from the cars in the barricade. Miscellaneous. Propane tanks. And probably find some at the gas station. Always good for either freezing or burning something. Glass bottles. Can use all the old cola bottles Andy left lying around. Ball bearings. Plenty of bikes and trikes and not too many kids to ride them. Poke around the kindergarten or the park. Alright then. First, we head off to the gas station. Excuse me. Good work. There we go. Ooh. Got a cache. Yet another cache I'll have to pay to unlock. Getting quite a few of those lately. Yeah. Small-town America's not what it used to be. In any case, here we go. The propane tanks. Excellent. I'm sorry, people. No loitering. Alright. No loitering. Getting multiple complaints about you people. These kids these days. Doo-doo-doo. You, sir, the beach is closed. And you too, sir. In fact, I'm just going to have to ask you all to leave. Excuse me, sir. Did you not hear me? Oh, hi. Did you know insulting a representative of the law is considered to be a felony? That's the thing about Lovecraftian horrors. They have no respect for the law. You! No trying to get that hubcap. Beach is closed, sir. Oops. Overshot them a bit. Ah, there we go. Tricycle. Excellent. Now, bed and breakfast. Or kitty litter. The instruments of destruction being so commonly available on a grocery store shelf. Who knew Baywatch was so horrific? And a book of voodoo. Well, you know, I'm sure letting a little more black magic in the situation can't hurt whatsoever. Book of the Bookor. Book of Voodoo stands out on the abandoned garage sale. It contains helpful recipes and incantations for various situations. One of them is a powder that can disorientate zombies and stop them in their tracks. Could come in handy. The recipe lists a series of ingredients that are easily acquired. Search the area and collect the components. Well, we're already in a search quest. And those blue circles put them behind us, but we'll have to be coming back this way anyways. Doo-doo. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to use Vasky to leave. Such a senseless waste of drug life. And a suicide note. Well, first the kitty litter. Excellent. Journey's End. A note is pinned to the door. It reads, I lost my husband of only a week to the fog. He followed the calls and walked into the sea like so many others. Why I was spared, I don't know, but living without him now just found his punishment worse than death. I shall go after him to the pier to save or join him. The author of the note seems to have been mysteriously freed from the fog. Investigate how. Okay. Excuse me. No trespassing. There we go. The end of the pier. Well, that's not a nice thing to see. I was gonna go check that out at some point. Man, that fog is just rolling in. I don't think you ever see the sun here. And there's the helicopter. Hi. Wave to the nice men in black. And yeah, I didn't think we were going to make it here in time. By the look, she hasn't been here this long. Okay. Cut her down. Oh, hi! Yeah, suicides. Sometimes they are restless spirits, and especially in a hellscape like this. Broken Pendant. Okay. It's cute how you went out of the way to learn this insignificant woman's fate. Piece of advice. A bleeding heart can only weigh you down. Luckily, it wasn't a total waste. That pendant of hers might be worth it. I'll have the nerds take a look at it and find out how it protects the owner from the fog. Who knows? We might just come out of this with something. Fun fact, Queen Cleopatra was wearing a similar trinket when she offed herself. Not saying the two make a pattern, but I think you can see where I'm going with this. Chow chow? Cursed pendant, maybe? Okay. You know, maybe I'll take the scenic route.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Oh, excellent. Brood killing it is. Hi, everyone. I'm here on the behalf of anybody who doesn't want this place, the world, overrun by abominations. And you happen to be abominations. And I'm going to be killing you all. Just want you to understand how this is going to work. Ooh. That almost hurt. And you die. I can't get all of them, unfortunately. They just keep coming back. So many dead people in the sea. Ugh. Every one of these was someone. Someone corrupted by that fog and become nothing more than a vessel for horrors. Hi. Get off of my lawn. Ah, the diesel. Back already? I didn't invite you back. And you. Sigh. Hero's work is never done. Okay, we're getting into the blue circles, which means we should be finding ingredients for the voodoo powder. Something tells me it's not going to be quite as easy as I hope it is. Ah. Yep. Potting soil. Right, quick, let me clear this mission. And pumpkins for pumpkin seeds. So if this horror started going in Halloween, I wonder what day it's supposed to be now. So obviously, it happened right during the Halloween season, because you still have all the decorations and pumpkins up. Okay, so another ingredient mix here. Excuse me. Right then. Back here. Ah, sand. Now, if I recall correctly, the ingredient's supposed to be beach sand. Does a sandbox count? And next, if I believe correctly... Yes. You have to go put it on a fire. Told your friend, no hanging out at the beach. And this delightful cook fire over here, which is somehow still going 2 days later. Don't think they're the ones tending it, really.
Quick access inventory updated.
Okay, blue circle says apply powder to a turned local. You are a turned local. That was not predicted. Oosh. Of course it couldn't be something simple. Allow me to apologize for seeming abrupt, impersonal, and presumptuous. I simply feel it is my duty to inform you that you have exhibited great competence in the field, and should you ever tire of all work and the mere promise of pay... Look, I'm not saying it would be easy or even the way things stand possible. Person is full of cheer and encouragement, I presume. We've met a few times at council meetings. I find her terribly acute. Take a stroll through London sometime. Breathe in tradition. See how it feels. That's all I ask. R. Sonyak, who is no doubt the representative... Whoops. The representative, there we go, of the Templars in London. Anyways, back to the fire department. There's so many quests that go through the fire department. Not sure if I've shown any of them on the episodes yet, because these can be done out of order. I can't actually redo any story missions, so if I do them earlier, they gotta stay that way. There we are. Hi.
Local bounty detected. Initiate.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know. Not that difficult. Let's take the back way this time. Fire stations, fire exit. Hi. Okay. Oh, so the chiefs don't count as firefighters. I guess they're mostly desk work. Yep, another generic one. Excuse me, sir. I'm here to pilfer your goods. Alright, cafe. Excuse me, Chief Soul. You've been retired. Oops, this way. Yeah. Kind of depressing to see all this former civil workers now being consumed by the forces of evil. This is where I say too quiet. It's quiet, too quiet. And the cafe. Yeah, I always store my orange juice. I hope it doesn't have to be fresh orange juice, because this has been out here at least 24 hours. Ah, back to the box. Alright then. I have your random ingredients of death. There you go. Alright, Kirsten, lay it on me. Helping the locals defend themselves is a total waste of time. Keeps them alive, which keeps the number of flesh feeders. Keeps down the number of flesh feeders in the street. So these shopping sprees into town are fine as long as you're multitasking. That means reconnaissance. It means mopping up threats. It means keeping tabs on those pods out by the trawler. Anyways, you spent a lot of your time in mine gathering explosive material. I hope it's put to good use. Ciao, ciao. Alright, Kristen. Let's see about putting that stuff to good use, shall we? Appetite for destruction. Sandy Moose Jansen has assembled a potpourri of homemade bombs. He aims to blow up zombies to give some respite to the remaining survivors. The explosives still need to be tested before they're used. It looks like Moose has built a whole range of explosives determined to use them all. Help him up by testing their effectiveness on zombies. Untested explosives, always a risk. On the other hand, I'm the only one here who can, regrow my body if I'm killed. So I think it's fair.
My passion for this life is my greatest weakness. Out there on the road, I found serene understanding of just what there is, which is more than I could ever want. And life is too sacred to miss even one single sunrise from nursing a black eye. That said, indifference is the greatest crime. I never turned my back on decent folks in trouble. And if I learned anything in Baton Rouge, aside from damn good bourbon chicken, it was that, oh man, do I hate zombies. Yeah, I tell you, there's a real enlightenment to be found on the open road, with no witness but the cinemascope sky. Solitude's the only real test of character. To be out there on your own is to see deep inside yourself. But soul-searching means nothing to those who don't have one. And solitude is no fortress against the walking dead. No. We need to stick together. This is a test of character forged in fire. I've been tinkering with these instruments of death, and I think they'll do the trick. Still need a test run, though. Preferably somewhere we don't knock over any picket fences.
Love that little smile I give about blowing things up. Alright then, let's pick up some homemade explosives.
Quick access inventory updated.
Why do I think I've joined Project
I'll
Mayhem?
see you later, friend.
No doubt. Right then. He was coming right at me.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Alright then, we are supposed to place mines and lure zombies into the area. Now, if you're going to be doing booby traps... Oops.
Temporary abilities acquired.
There we go. Okay, you put them at choke points. You put them at places where, like, doors or gates or windows where people are likely to come through. Not that I really expect that most of my viewers here are going to need to lay in booby traps of any sort, but these are uncertain times.
Temporary abilities acquired.
I'm not referring to the game. Let me back up a little from the explosives. And there we go. Nice and squishy. Anybody else want to volunteer? Oh, I see some more volunteers over here.
Temporary abilities acquired.
There we go. Oops. Wrong button. As you see, choke points are very effective in dealing with zombies. Let's see. This one's not so good of choke point, but I gotta stay within the mission area. So,
temporary abilities acquired.
We'll see what we can accomplish. Oh, for crime. Did I press the wrong button? Oh, right. You need to switch the control panel first. Then it works. Always nice when mines have an identify friendly foe sensor. Less likely to blow yourself up. Not that that works in the real world very well. No good choke point, so I'll have to make one up.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Okay. Put myself over here. And come at me. Oh, for crying out loud, we're one short. Anybody else want to volunteer? Hello? You know, there's never a zombie around when you need one. Ooh, lore fragment. I've kind of been telling myself I'm going to try to be doing lore separate, so it's not quite as interrupting the pace. Oh, come on, people. Well, I should be able to use this as a choke point.
Temporary abilities acquired.
And there we go. Come and get it. Oh, look. You managed to survive for 3 more seconds. Okay, now we're testing the propane. I'll be with you in a moment.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Ooh. Ooh, Molotovs. Not as effective as my own fire, but they do burn to death over time, and I've got to get that effect from my own fire. Come on, guys. You see, zombies and fire don't actually work as well as you think they do. You see, they don't feel pain, so up until the point where they stop. Ooh, didn't get 2 of you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. There you go. Up until the point where they actually just crumble into ash, they're still effectively dangerous and on fire. So if you ever find yourself in a zombie apocalypse, just remember, it's not going to be as good as you think.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Ooh, that's not an active zombie zone. Oh well. Here. Here we are. Let's see what the range on this is. Oh, not bad. And slowly smoldering to death. And again, 1 short. Well, we're lucky we've got 1 right here. Hi, would you care to help me with a scientific experiment? I missed? Oh, wait, I got one. Oh, just give me a moment. What? Pour napalm into the sewers? Well, nobody flush. Oh. Oh, so those are zombies all coming from the sewers? Okay, that was amusing. Okay, IED. To the scooter. Okay. Need a mission to do this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Ow. Okay, so apparently there is a minimum safe distance. That seems a bit extreme for a parking ticket. Severed hand. I guess I'll have to come back for that. But, into the sewers. Well, extremely spacious for New England sewers. Most of them are just like PVC pipe in the road. Okay, grab some explosives.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Ah, I see. So, destroying more property. I can get behind that. Place landmines. No, wrong one button. On the other hand, I did get to set something on fire, which is always a plus. Why just have two? Little known fact, if the mines don't kill you outright, the beeping will drive you mad. This is a lot of mines. But, you know, you can never have enough mines in a landmine. There's always at least one more enemy than you have mines. And frankly, I don't want anybody to feel like they've been left out. It reminds me of Deus Ex Human Revolution. Used to love planting mines. Watching these huge cyberized enemies just walk over these beeping objects obliviously. And then look surprised when they get blown up. I know. Remotely arm the IED, but I just need to place a few more mines, and you're the ones who foolishly gave me an unlimited amount. Don't know what that's going to blow open, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be nice. Right then. There you go. Okay, 30 seconds. Place more mines. Seriously? I can do that. That is a lot of mines. And of course, like any good, you know, stealthy form of execution, they beep loudly and glow. Survive the onslaught. Okay. Where's the onslaught? Ah, here they come. Well, that happened. And that happened. So let's change the angle so I have to go through more. Ooh. Come on, get some. And come through the fire, my friends. Come through the fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. Everything's on fire. That's it. Everything is on fire. I don't seem to burn, so I don't see any point in not just napalming everything to death. Didn't know if... Well, it is napalm. I don't know if it actually burns on top of water. I figured it would go out at some point. No running away. You're the ones who started this. I'm gonna finish it. Holy cow. Have some more fire. You know, I knew I didn't put enough mines down. That's not true. The mission's not over. There's some people... Well, some people undead. Not alive, mind you. Well, that was lovely. And let's pick up these caches. Ooh, what did I get here? A paradox counter? What is a paradox? Don't know. Sure, I'll find some use for it. And another cache. Oof. I think the point would be less expensive just to get a membership. Anyways, yeah, let's see what Kirsten has to say about this. We're very happy with the diversity of destructive means. It allows us to track enemy responses to fire, shock, impairment, etc. Mostly fire this time around, Kirsten. The tactical advantages of combining long and short-range strategies should be clear by now. So, keep mixing things up. As suspected, the Draug are like fish. They can't keep out of the water for long stretches of time. By blocking the sewer, we've restricted a key access point to town and hopefully limited Draug influence to more manageable radius. High five! Sigh. Alright. And back to the surface. And as promised, we're going to investigate the severed hand over here by the Mr. Freezy. Ew. Quite a few body parts back there. I wonder if this guy was a monster before he became a zombie. A decaying human hand lies in a box near the Mr. Freezy van. A decaying human hand wearing the wedding ring lies in a box near the Mr. Freezy van. An inscription on the ring reads, Eric and Mindy, bound by love, 1874. Okay. Inspect. Ooh, Eric and Mindy, found by love, 1874. Okay. Go to the graveyard. Well, probably where he got it. After all, 1874 probably wasn't fresh enough to become a zombie. Although there seem to be quite a few of those around here. Excuse me. Yeah. Consecrated ground doesn't seem to help whatsoever. Well, that took a while to fall down. Ooh. You are? Search for the grave? Samantha Henderson, beloved daughter, how beautiful life was to her. No dates. Alright. Next one. No napping, dude. Ah, over here. Here lies some of Joseph Blythe. No, some notice some as Resurrection Joe, never to be whole again. Rest in pieces. Something tells me this guy had a habit of coming back. It could be one of the reasons he's staying down. They just kept him in pieces. And this looks suspicious. Ah, Eric and Mindy, bound by death, 1875. Okay, return to grave. Guess we do some digging. Examine the hat. Well, why would Mr. Freezy, of all the graves, just pick a hand out of here? Kinda weird. No, that little mystery. Let's pay our respects, shall we? Lay some flowers on the grave. Not exactly the best aim. Excuse me. We're having a moment here. No one invited you. Sigh. Yes, and with our paying respects to the dead in multiple ways, this we'll call the episode here. So this is Fantastic Worlds, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country, and see you next episode.
You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar. To lose everything or to become a god. To stand with us or against us. The choice is yours.